Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're going to get straight into the first game of the episode. It's the Carabao Cup tie away at Preston. It's Webb in goal, Serino, Benjamin, Dunwoody, Davies, McCann in front of them, Weston and Hottie in midfield, Henderson on the left, James on the right, Alexander up front. We'll show you the previous results after this game, but to start with, let's get straight into it. Carabao Cup second round game away against Preston. Woodman look for that free kick over everyone, and Zaraga is through, and Webb with a fantastic save. None of our defenders seem to move there. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I'll tell you something, Preston are a very good side. They step up to the Championship that I thought might not be as big, especially, you know, contending with League 2 and League 1 sides last season and this season. As the ball goes top for Alexander, takes it past and scores. He moved it to the side. I thought he was going to take it past the goalkeeper Woodman. He didn't. He just moved it to the right, opened up the space and slotted in. It's our first chance of the game and it's 1-0. Herbert's ball into Zaraga was cut out by Davis. James took it down and just chipped it over the back of the defence. Great touch for Alexander. Then he knocked it to his right just to open up the space and he scores and it's 1-0. 20 minutes to play here. Short free kick from Preston. Kedal into Lee. Back to Lundstrom. Herbert. Zaraga. Looks for Ngamalu. Ngamalu now with a strike and scores. And Nicholas Ngamalu equalises with 21 minutes left to play. Really bad time to concede here. I get the feeling Preston are going to come on strong in this last 20 minutes or so. Zaraga's ball into Ngamalu. Beyond the defender. Into the box. And that's a lovely finish. Webb maybe should have done better. But even so, great finish. 1-1. Alexander now into James, coming in field, has a poor ball. Kedal has cut out a lot of what we've tried to do this season and this game, and Webb fires it up, headed away by McEwen into Burke though. McEwen again, Kedal into Burke, has to go back to Kedal and Zaraga and Lundstrom now. Nice little triangular passing, and Ngamlu looks for Abdi. Abdi's through 1-on-1 and they score 2 goals in 5 minutes to take the lead here. Great. Oh, it's offside. I didn't even see the linesman put his flag up there, wherever he may be. There's 10 minutes to go. We're going to make a triple change, bring some of the players off that are struggling. So Cammy Kerr's going to come on, Brandon Cover's going to come on, and we're going to bring on John Lavercombe as well as more of a defensive-minded midfielder as we go into now what is the final 5 minutes of the game. Preston have really come on strong here in the second half, showing that why they are the better team. But we're going to take... Oh, are we? I was about to say we're going to take it to extra time, but Cover goes in field to Serino now, into Weston, who's got a lot of time and space, into Lavercombe now, looks that ball out to Cover on the left hand side, gets the cross in. Can Weston get there first? He wins the ball though, gives it back to Cover, into Lavercombe, and he smashed it across the woodwork when it seemed easier to hit the target and score. And it looks as if we're going to be going into straight to penalties. And let's go. First penalty, Preston to take it. Abdi will step up, scores. McCann, same way, 1-1. Earl now for Preston, and he scores, sent the keeper the wrong way. Webb flung himself to his right there. It's 2-1, and the striker Graham Alexander steps up next. He scores, goes the same way. They've gone left with their first penalty. We went left. They went right with their second penalty. We went right. So Zaraga now third penalty for Preston. He went straight. And Webb, who sort of went down to his left-hand side, palms it away. What a chance this is now. Lavercombe, who had a chance to win it in normal time, steps up, scores. Not a great penalty, but it's 3-2 after 3. And now the goal scorer, Ngamalu. He will step up, right-footed, scores. Good penalty there. As our fourth penalty taker is Xavier Benjamin, the centre-back. Right-footed once again, steps up. Great penalty that is. 4-3, 1 penalty left apiece in the allotted 5. Who is going to step up next for Preston? It is going to be... There's no one walking onto the screen. Why is it? There we go. Burke is going to be the man to take the 5th and what could be final penalty for Preston North End. Needs to score, does score, sends the keeper the wrong way. It's 4-4. We have our 5th penalty to win the game now. It's going to be Weston, who seemed to have a little bit of a mare there, getting past one of the players. I'm not entirely sure what happened. So with a chance, steps up, scores, 5-4, win on penalties. We're through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. The cup run continues. We may show you the 3rd round as well. We weren't dominated by the team in the Championship, but a 1-1 draw, and we've come away with a penalty shootout win here at Deepdale. Preston North End 1, Stockport County 1, and we qualify for the third round on penalties. Are we excited for the third round of the League Cup draw? Of course I fucking am. Of course I am. Carabao Cup third round draw is today. 33 teams will go into the hat for this round. I'm not sure why. Barnsley will play. That's why Barnsley will play Burnley or Fylde. Bristol City will play Stockport, another Championship side. Bristol City, who are a mid-table side at best. Couple of 20th place, 9th, 18th, 14th. No better really than what Preston are. I mean, it's another winnable game away. Once again, we're going to just draw all the rest of the teams. We're not bothered about anyone else. We're only bothered about us. So when does that game get played? It will get played in September. So a bit of a gap between the end of this episode and that one. We're going to come back for that game as well, because why not? Cup run's a cup run is a cup run. And I'm sure the FA Cup's actually in November. I thought there might be an FA Cup game around there. There's not. So time to play the Gloucester match. So then we take on Gloucester away from home. The side is Webb in goal, Penrice, Reid, Barkley and Benjamin. I'm probably going to swap them to over actually, and play Reid on the right, Abbott in front of them, McCann and Cover in the centre of midfield, Kavanagh on the left, Cole on the right, Bather up front. Much change side, doesn't matter, we need to rotate. With this cup run, we're going to have a lot of games to play. So Gloucester away, let's get into it. Sassy now, looks long for long, Benjamin wins ahead of the Cover, looks at ball into Bather, good first touch, squares it to Devontae Cole. He goes to McCann, into Kavanagh, runs past his man, and Kavanagh scores. Callum Kavanagh was his third of the season. Great ball from Charlie McCann, and it's 1-0 inside 2.5 minutes. Lovely play all round. Bather holding the ball up as the striker. He went to the right hand side, and Devontae Cole into McCann. First time ball, Kavanagh past his man, and that's a lovely finish. Beats the goalkeeper 1-0. Barkley to take this throw, launches it in. It's no good as Panther can head it away to Daniels. He goes in field to McLaren. Looking for a ball forward, has to go back to Doherty though. He goes into McLaren, and the game just stuttered a little bit there. Taylor into Daniels, looks at ball for Long, headed away again though. Anytime they go long into Long, it seems that we can deal with it. McCann now looks at ball over the top for Cole. Great first touch towards the byline, holds it up, gets the ball in field to Cover, and he's been brought down. Brandon Cover brought down. It's going to be a penalty kick and a chance to make it 2-0 inside 8 minutes. Charlie McCann scores, of course. Charlie McCann scores. What a celebration as well. First league goal of the season. He was fantastic for us from central midfield last season. He gets his first of the season now. 2-0. What a great penalty that is. Barkley fires it up to Cole. Into Bather. Touches past him. What a great first touch from Dwayne Bather. And what a finish from Dwayne Bather for his first of the season. 3-0. 11 minutes on the clock. What a first half. What a first 10 minutes this has been. Cole plays into Bather, and he just touches it past the sliding challenge, through 1-on-1, under a little bit of pressure from the defender, and what a finish that is. 3-0, 11 minutes on the clock. Second half is underway here as Dunwoody, who's come on for Richie Reid, who had got a knock. Nothing else happened in that first half. So unbelievable how fast we started that nothing else would happen. That ball's fired out to the left hand side, and Daniels hits the shot and scores. And Josh Daniels with a fantastic strike, 3-1. And I didn't see that coming, but they're straight back. They're into the game really, with all of the second half left to play. Free kick now. Penrice will take it. Over the wall, scores. James Penrice restores the 3-goal advantage with an absolutely fantastic free kick. He has been an exceptional player for us this season, has James Penrice. Really, this side was too good for the Vanarama National League. This side is definitely a League 2 side, probably even a League 1 level side. Hopefully some of these boys stick around when we do go into League 1, because I think this 11, barring Xavier Benjamin, this 11 was an 11 that could, well, the other 10 were 10 players that played an awful lot in the National League, as Dunwoody goes back to Barkley now. Infield to Abbott, Benjamin, and we're playing some beautiful stuff. We've had over a year with this side now, and we do play some really good football. Penrice into McCann, into Abbott. Abbott now, Kavanagh hits the shot, flashes it past the goalkeeper. Still 4-1 here. I didn't go through the previous results. We'll get the league table up just to show you. We are currently in 7th as things stand. Still be at 8 points from 5 games, down to 8th now actually. To be 8 points from 5 games. We had 5 from 4 before this. as we go into the final 5 minutes, it's going to be a 4-1 victory, I think, although there's one last highlight as Dunwoody looks in for Cole. Cover, switches it out towards Kavanagh, takes it down, pulls it back for McCann. McCann with a strike. Charlie McCann, second of the season. That's what he can do. He scored a goal similar to that. That was goal of the season against Bath. That might be goal of the season here. I'll come back and clip this if it is. 5-1. Ball out to Kavanagh. Takes it down, pulls it back from McCann. He takes a touch, sets himself, and what a finish. A very similar goal to that goal in the FA Trophy semi-final against Bath. 5-1. What a game this has been. We have really turned it on here. Are we going to concede a silly chance right at the end as Taylor, back to Chidozie, looks crossfield for Daniels, takes it down, squares to Long, and Chris Long, who has been up against it all game, finally scores. The ball played into his feet, sweeps home, 5-2 in stoppage time, and that will be the end of the game. It's a 5-2 victory. Fantastic performance all round from the boys. We're going to quickly now go through the results that I should have showed you in between these games and I didn't. So we're going to show you that now. So results after the Notts County game. We beat Exeter 3-0. George Alexander, Callum Kavanagh and Xavier Benjamin all scoring in the final 7 minutes of the game. A 1-0 defeat to Lincoln, 0-0 draw with Crewe, and then as you've seen in this episode, that victory over Preston on penalties and the 5-2 victory against Gloucester. We've got Salford coming up next in the Papa Johns. There'll probably be changes made, but it's our first game in the Papa Johns Trophy in this save. So we've rung in the changes for this game against Salford. Webb in goal, Kerr, Dunwoody, Labica and Tony Cliff. Weston in front of them, Hottie and Moran in midfield, Henderson on the left, Davis on the right, Devontae Cole up front. Let's get into it. It is our first Papa John's Trophy game of the save. So with my OBS playing up just a little bit, 1-1 draw with Salford, beat them on penalties, our second penalty win in 3 games. We're going to end the episode there anyway. We're going to come back for the Carabao Cup third round tie against Bristol City. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.